My fellow Americans, hi. Okay, so I am now a complete expert when it comes to all things garage flooring. Self-proclaimed. So I have the final coat down on the new floor, and I'll show you. So for those of you that have been following my endeavors, it looks the same as it did before it started peeling up. What did I do different? This time I'll show you all what I used. I don't know if you can see it, but I used Drylok this time. The big difference between Drylok and epoxy is epoxy. The type I used was epoxy seal. You can buy it at Lowe's, Home Depot. Drylok is a latex base sealer. And the reason why it's important in some garages such as mine, and the reason why the epoxy failed, is because moisture comes through my floor, which caused it to chip. Epoxy is good as a barrier, but is not good adhering to something that's wet, damp. My garage floor, I don't know how well you can see it, but if you look there, it's nice and smooth. But if you go over here, it's rough. That's where moisture is getting in. And it's not even damp to the touch. If you put your hand on it when it's raining outside or even in the springtime, you're not going to have anything on your hand. But it's just enough so that epoxy will not adhere to it. So epoxy for me is not going to work. And this is my last ditch effort. If this doesn't work, I'm done. I'm just going to strip it all up and leave it how it was, even though I don't think it looks very good, but I'm pretty much done all I can do with it. So I'll give you one last look. I mean, it did turn out pretty good, but that's about it. I haven't driven on it yet. It says you're supposed to wait about 72 hours to drive on it. It's been about 48, so I'll wait one more day before I drive on it, and that will be the test whether it worked or not, because that's what did it with the epoxy, the weight of the car and the moisture, because it happened to be raining. And I think that's how I'm going to test it, is I'm going to make sure it's raining. If it's not raining tomorrow, I'll wait till the next day. The weight of the car with the moisture on the tires, because it's raining, is going to be as good a test as you can get on this. So I will update. For those of you looking to do your garage, to seal your garage floor, again, like I said, if it's damp, if it's a damp area, epoxy is not going to be a good fit for you unless you skim coat the whole thing with about another inch of cement to kind of lock it in, and then you got to wait 60 days. So other than that, other than epoxy, you're pretty much a latex based is all you have for doing a floor. So I will post photos or another video here in a day or two, show you how it turned out. And if it works, I'm going to do the other half of the garage. At this point, I'm not going to do anything until I know this works, because last video I posted, I'm like $300 or so into this on a floor, so that I did myself. If I was paying someone to do it, that'd be different, but $300 to get something wrong, that's a waste of money. So anyway, that's all I got. Bye.